Good morning, it's day 16. I'm having a bit of a struggle this morning. First of all, it was just freezing cold all night. I didn't sleep very well because, I've got an inflatable pillow, and when it gets cold, it sort of deflates because obviously the air doesn't take up as much space when it's cold. So I was, when you're half asleep in the night, you don't work that out, of course. So I just ended up having a really uncomfortable neck. And then I've been trying to upload my videos from yesterday and the day before, and I had a really good connection this morning so I could do it. But the video was too big, so it blocked up my phone and meant that I couldn't use any navigation, couldn't make any videos. So now I've already been walking for, I think, 2.5 hours. And now the video has tried to upload and it said it failed to process at the end. Oh, so it looks like I've got to try and do it all over again. Never mind. The other thing is that I went way too crazy in the co-op yesterday and I bought so much food. My pack weighs an absolute ton. I don't know what I was thinking. I've got food for probably a week in here. I'm going to be on the trail for a week, so I expect I'll get through it in a day or two, or maybe I'll have to eat loads, to be fair, because first of all, there's no space. It's just overflowing, look. And it's really slowing me down. It's got to be 16, 17 kilos. So I've stopped here because I've come across a plaque. Apparently I'm overlooking the ruins of a castle. It's into the sun, so I'll try and show you as best I can, but I'll at least show you the plaques. Alright, so in front of us is the Roman fort of Epiacum. Stood on the flat grassy knoll and was surrounded by earth ramparts that are still impressive today. Alright, so that's what it is. There's quite a few midges around here. Castle Nook Farm. And there we are. Okay, yes, I can see that. A lot of sheep here, as you can hear. Right, let's get moving because the midges are biting, which is not nice. And I'm very sweaty already after being so cold I could barely feel my fingers this morning. But luckily I had those radiators, didn't I? So I just kind of warmed my socks up on the radiator before putting them on and just put every bit of clothing I had on, actually. Now I'm the opposite because I'm walking with this heavy pack. So I should also say that today I'm heading to a walkers or backpackers campsite, which is on Hadrian's Wall. I get to see Hadrian's Wall today. Going to the general direction of Greenhead, although the campsite is just outside. So mostly it seems like it's going to be a sort of fields, sheep fields and things like that. But we do have some moorland today. And when we get to Hadrian's Wall, that's basically the end of the walk for the day. And then tomorrow we follow Hadrian's Wall. Quite excited about that, actually. I've heard such good things. But it's quite a long day today, which is another reason I was so stupid in bringing so much food, because it's 17 miles, but my campsite's a little bit out of the way, so it's probably 18 miles. It's a really long day with a really heavy pack. What was I thinking, honestly? I need to just sit down every half an hour and eat stuff, I think. Try and get rid of some things. Nice little bit of woodland. It's right next to this big farm. Should be coming out onto a road at the bottom. So we're now in Northumberland. Point you to a sign back there. Going through quite a few fields of cattle. I just had a field of bullocks back there, but They seemed okay. They were actually quite cute. They looked like really young ones. These ones are in with some sheep. Not exactly sure where I have to go. I think it's down there by the woods in the middle. There seems to be a gate there. Just seen a dead sheep. Who knows how it died, but it doesn't look like it's been dead for that long. Already there's quite a bad smell though. I'm going through a lot of sheep fields and a lot of cattle fields. Now it looks like it might be the end of all that, and I might be just in sort of whatever this is, green space. So I just stopped for a little break. I'm eating some stroopwafels. It's like a Dutch, like two waffles sandwiched together with a kind of caramel sugar thing. They weigh a ton, and each stroopwafel is just like a bomb, like 124 calories in each one. So I've just had 3. Still really heavy though. Never mind. Just having a look at the map. So you see that big hill there? I don't actually have to go over that. The hill here, we sort of go between them. Basically, roughly following the line of the river. Actually, I'm just going to show you on the map a bit easier. Right, let me put my stroopwafels down. Okay, so let me see, where did we get to? We have, yeah, we've done this bit at the bottom. I think we must be around sort of this area here. So the next place is Slaggy Ford. Great names there. And then we've got Narsdale off to the side a little bit. Basically we follow it up because there's a couple of trails. There's the South Tyne Trail, which we've been following a little bit, but now they've separated because the South Tyne Trail is a little bit over to the east of us. Then do they join up? No, I think the South Tyne Trail kind of goes closer to the river. I feel like I'm being bitten by things sitting here. I have to get moving in a minute. Yeah, so just take the map out. I'll show you the next page where we're heading for, basically. Right. So let me see. Yes, here is the campsite. Hadrian's Wall goes along there. So I have to go all up this page. This is a bit of moorland here, I think. And then up here, this is moorland as well. Then it goes across and up. And then I have to go off the route a little bit here because I think the Pennine Way actually goes right here, not left. So I follow the Hadrian's Wall route a little bit as well because that is a long distance route as well. So basically I've got another 3 pages basically. Quite a lot of walking to do. I'm not making very good progress. Yeah, I'm being super slow today. So it's 9:40. What have I done? I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers. It's like kind of doing a mile an hour at the moment. Is that possible? I need to speed up a little bit. It's really hard because my pack just weighs so much though, and I feel like it's making me unstable, which I don't really like. So look how enormous it is. So tall, it actually keeps hitting me on the head, like on the back. It's just a bit annoying. Alright, well, I'm not going to get there by sitting here, am I? So I better get moving. So I'm in a little place called Lintley. There's a railway line on top of this bridge, and I think it's for a steam train. It's not a major railway line. I think they call it the South Tyneside Railway. Nice bridge though, hey? Nice section following the river. It's just a few kissing gates. It's not too bad going up and down stiles like before. That was really slowing me down. Okay, I made it to Sluggyford. I don't think there's too much here, it's just a tiny little place. Reassuring direction sign. It's a lot easier walking now. Still a lot of sheep. Never far from sheep. A lot of flies around today as well. Getting bitten by a few things. I need to have a lunch stop fairly soon. Still before 11, but since I've been going for quite a while, I think that's okay. Oops. I'll watch where I put my feet. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lunch stop, and basically eat as much food as I can. Have a proper lunch, so that I can have a sort of snackier dinner. Two reasons. I think it's actually going to give me more of the energy. That's interesting, right? Someone's built a shelter. Oh, wow. Yeah, so sorry, back to what I was saying. I'm going to have the energy when I need it, and also, of course, it's going to make my pack lighter, so should make the afternoon's walk slightly easier, hopefully. It's rather pleasant, isn't it? Crossing this field with a load of cattle, these very cute calves. Look quite young, don't they? Oh, looks like he's hurt his leg, that one. Right, where am I going here? Look at the horns on this one. It's quite something. Oh, they're all sitting by the wall over there. Must be a bit too hot. Doesn't feel that hot to me, but I suppose if you're a sheep with all that wool, it will be a bit hot. So this is the spot that I've chosen as my lunch spot. I like the view a lot. And there's like a little ruined building here. So I found a little perch for myself. Look, I'm gonna get some olives and all the heavy things out, and then eat as much as I can, basically. So if you're interested in what I'm eating, I'm making little sandwiches with this Warburton's thins. It's like a kind of, it's almost like pita bread and bread. It's like in the middle, like a combination. And I got some olives and feta cheese from the co-op mixed together. Got a punnet of cherries here as well. Whoops, sorry, I'm having problems lining up the camera. Yeah, so I got a punnet of cherries as well. I'm debating whether to open a bag of tortilla chips as well, mainly because it just takes up loads of space, and if I open it, at least eat some, it'll take some of the air out of the bag. I think it'd go quite well with my olive and feta sandwich as well. It's yummy. So this is Burnstones. It's the railway line going over again. The Pennine Way seems to intertwine with the other route which follows the railway line. It's called the South Tyne Trail. So I'm walking in the moorland. Bit of a strange route, I can't really see. We're following a sort of gravel track, but now we're cutting across here. Yeah, can't see too much of the moorland just yet. There's a road just down there. So I'm just sort of trudging along really. It's been a pretty quiet day where people are concerned. I had one guy pass me while I was having my lunch and had a chat with him. He's doing it in bed and breakfasts. He was saying quite how expensive it is. It's a little bit windy, isn't it? He's literally spending 10 times as much as me to do the trip. Because I've sort of been spending about £20 a day. Sorry, there's a very interesting beetle. I've got to show you that. Look at this fella. So yeah, as I was saying, I've been thinking a lot about food actually, and not in terms of what I want to eat, but how food can be such a pleasure when you're eating out in a restaurant with friends, a little bit of wine maybe, or it can be quite an inconvenience. I was thinking, I've been cursing the weight of my backpack a bit because of obviously the content of food that I bought yesterday. So the food is sort of causing me pain at the moment. It's making my back hurt more, it's making me slower, so I have to walk longer. And I was thinking, well, how to get around that. And I was thinking about those powdered meals that you can get. I wonder, I mean, I've tried them a little bit as a supplement before, as a convenience thing when I've been working, but I wonder if they'd really work on something like this, or would they still be too heavy? I don't know. I've got quite a selection of things I bought in the co-op. Got a lot of chocolate bars, I've got to say. But I've also got crackers, crisps, got some olives, I got fresh cherries, 2 packs because there was an offer on. What else did I get? Got loads of stuff. Tons of snacky things basically, and ready to eat things. Because you can't buy something that needs to go in an oven obviously, or a microwave. Got some little porridge pots with chocolate in them, pot noodles, but they take up way too much space. It's handy to have the pot and everything, but it's just not very convenient in your backpack at all. I don't think I'll be getting those again. And the nutrition and the calories is not that high. Straight waffles, very heavy, but my god do they pack a punch. I mean, they've got huge amounts of calories per biscuit. Not great in normal life, but pretty good out here. Quick and easy to eat as well. I don't mind spending a lot of time on my own, you know, but yeah, sometimes your thoughts go off in tangents. Food has always been a bit of a theme of mine. That's probably why I ended up being a chef. But at the moment I'm finding food a bit of an inconvenience, a bit troublesome. I'd like to just pop a pill and say that's enough, or not have to eat at all, you know. That would be much easier for me right now. I thought this was supposed to be a Roman road. There's nothing Roman road about it, it's just a path through grasses. Trying to film one of them for ages, but they always come out and surprise me. These look like young ones, don't they? Hopefully they came out on the camera a bit. All this lovely heather. So I've just calculated that I've got about another 8 miles, which at my current speed is going to take me about 4 hours, I think. That's okay, it's now 2:30. So hopefully I'll be there by about 6ish, if I can just keep going steadily. I just crossed the road behind me there. So that's like a major mile marker, basically across this road here, that red line going across. So I've got a page and a half. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? No. So I just stopped and had another break. First break was, I've had lots of breaks since I last spoke to you. So I sorted my feet out because I felt like I was getting blisters on the sides of my toes. Extra blisters, not the ones that are there already. So I just strapped myself up, had a little snack, and then around the corner there was a nice stream. So I bumped into the guy that passed me earlier, found out his name's Toby. And then Mick rocked up as well. So 3 of us have just been sat there chatting for about half an hour. So it's now 4:20. So my plan of getting there by 6 probably isn't going to happen, to be honest. But it's okay. We're all feeling a bit the same, to be honest, after yesterday's big 20-miler. We all did the same route. 17 miles after a 20-mile. That's, you know, it's a lot. And it takes it out of you and you feel tired the next day. But actually, I think it did me the world of good stopping, because now I feel like I've got my energy back. I also drank some water from the stream, filtered it of course. So, back on track. And think about the bottom of the last page. So, the only thing that slightly concerns me is the look of those clouds there. Seem to be rolling in. I know there's some thunderstorms at other places in the UK today. So hopefully I'll get there while it's still dry. And they won't actually turn into anything. That would be good. Am I going the right way? Yeah. They're lovely, aren't they?
Apart from that ginger one.
This one?
That ginger one, it's funny, like, keep away from
A little bit aggressive. Looks cute. Oh, they're so cute. Do you come and feed them, do you?
Well, I live here.
Oh, you live in here, right? Oh, look.
I don't know you might just like that.
Yeah, they're lovely. What a treat.
Do you need anything to drink?
Oh, that's really
Transport or
kind.
anything?
Oh, that's nice.
I've got a load, look.
Have you got some Coca-Cola?
Oh, good. Zero. Any good? I
Has
think
it got
it's nice.
caffeine?
Aye, Coke Zero.
But no sugar, but caffeine, is it
No,
that?
no.
Yeah, I need a bit of caffeine.
If you're going there, around.
So I'm walking with Toby, new friend, and with Mick, who you met before. And we've now got to go through this field of cattle. I think that's a big bull here on the right, looking at the size of its head. There's quite a few of them, isn't there? I always think if they're with sheep though, the cattle are more kind of docile. Look at this fella. The sheep doesn't seem bothered, so I think we'll be fine. He is big though, look at him. He's got horns. So what have we got? Still another hour, do you think? Probably about an hour.
Less, just slightly less.
It's been a long day. So just parted company with Toby and Mick. They've gone down another path down that way to see if they can find their accommodation. Mixed camping, but on the OS map there seems to be a campsite down there as well. It's not too windy. So we just had to cross the really busy A69 road. There didn't seem to be an underpass or anything to get to it, so to make it easy. So there's lots of very fast traffic. We had to just run across with our backpacks. My feet are absolutely killing me right now. So I'll be happy to get my boots off and sit myself down actually. So I'm now officially on the Hadrian's Wall path. I suppose those mounds there are the remnants of the Hadrian's Wall. So that means my campsite is probably a 10-minute walk away, which for me might be 15 at this stage of the day, I guess. So I made it to the campsite. Mick came here as well because the other one was closed, and the guy's really friendly. He just gave us a thermos of hot water to make a cup of tea with. We had hot chocolate. Get your little pink nose. Oh, mind the barbed wire. Oh, does that grass look better, does it? Looks much nicer on this side. Really inquisitive.